Mm, let's see. Let's get to my own thing here. Doo. Okay, let's see. I have water in here. Hi, Emily. How are you today? This one, honestly, I use water-based markers in her books. Suddenly, I can't find the page. Hi, Ambient. Hope you're doing well. Seriously, honestly. Okay, so I did this with the Arteza Everblend markers. It's not finished, but I did a video on that one. And then you just returned it. You didn't like it. And I also, I used my Faber-Castell Pitt pens and my Crayola Colors of the World and my Arteza Twee markers on this page. I haven't put color pencil yet, but um, yeah, I just use water-based markers in hers. Sometimes I'll shade, sometimes I won't. Hi, Nicole. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. Something easy. So that's why I picked either this book so I can use my water-based markers, or I'm either going to color my own work with Neo 2s because I managed to somehow crush my wrist at work doing something I don't even know, but I can't completely turn it around, and it is completely, as you can see, swollen here. So I did take some ice to it and also took some pain medicine because I couldn't. Oh yeah, I taped it this time because it has a border around it. I couldn't take the pain. It was like I couldn't even move it last night. Like I couldn't turn it, couldn't move it. I thought it was broken. But I can move it a little bit today, so I don't think it's broken. I probably just pulled something, and I did the same stupid thing with this one a couple weeks ago, but I knew what I did for this one. So this one doesn't hurt as much. I have a brace, but it is for my left hand. So it's actually in the living room. I had put it on this one, even though it was backwards, so I couldn't put my thumb through it. So it was just like completely braced. So I'm not gonna put it on now because I won't be able to use my fingers. But it sucks and it hurts. So I was picking something easy today. But yeah, I taped it because, okay, so I did this one. Um, I did a video coloring this one actually. This one is done. You have a bunch of braces. Yeah, like I have a bunch too. I have one for my left. Actually, I have two for my left. Hi, Shannon. I have two for my left, two for my back, one for my shoulder. But it's not often that anything happens to the right hand, so I don't have anything for it. So it's it hurts. But I did this one with the Arteza Everblend Ultra whatever markers. They're water-based markers and they are awesome. I love them on watercolor paper. So I was thinking of either using those today alongside, ow, like it even hurts to like pick up stuff. Um, alongside my Neo 2s. Oh no. Yeah, luckily nothing's happened to my knee yet. Now my feet, I've got like 4 braces for those, but my knees, nothing yet. Knock on wood. So I might use my Neos alongside the oh geez, I can't even, my poor little hand is just shaking trying to hold that. Alongside these with those, or I was thinking of doing the spring. This is a spring one, right? Yeah, because these look like summer flowers. I think this is the spring one. Or I was thinking of doing the spring nest here. 36 by 9. Oh, like the sets? You have the alcohol ones though, right? Do you have the alcohol ones or do you have the ones I have? These are the water-based ones. These are the H2O. So I don't know. What do you guys want to see me do? You want to see me color the little spring nest, or do you want to see me color my little character with her flowers that she got from the spring festival? I won't be doing the whole page, just the spring nest here. My character, okay. Okay, we got 1 and 1. I need a tiebreaker. Nicole, if you're still here, or Emily. And I actually have I put them both up in my Etsy shop. So this one's up there, and the one that I may color today, if you guys want to color it yourself, it's up there. No one with the tiebreaker? I mean, they're both small. I can probably do them both, honestly. I don't really like how, no, I know, Shannon, I know. I don't like really how water, like I tried adding water to, I think it was the one I was using the Everblend on, and I'm scared to use water in here because it went through the backside, and I mean, it doesn't wrinkle the paper much, but it went through the backside, even though these are single-sided. That concerns me because I don't normally have issues with my water mediums going through paper. So I don't know if this paper is thinner or I don't know what the heck. Actually, let's do this one first. Let's do the book first because I want to try it again, because maybe it was just I was using too much water, and I don't know. So let's do this one. Let's try this water thing with these markers again, because I like these markers, and it might have just been something dumb I was doing, honestly. I can almost guarantee it. I also don't want to, it's so, okay. Whoa. Okay, can you guys still see? Because I feel like I shot that way. Wait, someone is streaming. I thought the event was over. Am I interrupting somebody? I thought it was over, so I went back to my normal Sunday streaming. Hi, Tanya. Am I interrupting? I, I, I better not be interrupting someone's. Oh, okay. They're just streaming. Okay. Event's over. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. I don't want to be rude. Okay. Get rid of this ugly yellow. I need to get some more post-it notes that's not this. I'm so tired of looking at this color. I have them in the tiny ones and in this size, and they are ugly. I'm tired of looking at it. Hi, View. Okay, let's give these markers another shot in this book. Let me get my swatch thingamabob here. Okay, let's see. Oh my gosh, I can't get it open. All right, so spring colors. I'm thinking of using the brights and the neons and maybe the pastels. I think those two will go together. So I just chucked all of my markers in this basket, I guess. Some random storage thing I got from the Dollar Tree a while ago. And I'm gonna show you guys. I put my doubles back in the box. Now, in case anybody's gonna run out there and get these markers, because they are freaking awesome. If you get all the sets, this is how many doubles you get. So just a heads up, like, and sometimes it's even triples because there's two 108s in here, which means I have 3 total. Same thing with 105, there's 3 total. So 406, there's 3 total because there's some in my basket over there. So just a heads up. But I mean, I don't mind the doubles because I plan on using these a lot. But personally, they could have just added some different colors and, you know, gave us more colors versus all these dang doubles. But hey, okay. Oh, no, not run out of the door. Go run and buy the markers. If you're gonna go get them, there's a bunch of doubles in the sets if you have them all together. They're really good. Okay, so Shannon, look, I did this with those markers. This is on watercolor paper, but I did this. I have 3 videos up. I have the unboxing and 2 reviews. So I did this on the watercolor paper, and it was so fun. I had so much fun. And I also did this page that you can't see because I have you guys super zoomed in, but I did this page. All right. It's not spotlight for you artwork right now. I did this page with them. So, you know, they're really awesome. I like them. But I was having a hard time with them going through the paper in this book, so I'm giving them another shot. But the markers themselves, I do like them. They're juicy. None of them were dry. They're not annoying like the real brush. We all know how the real brush markers are. They annoy me, but you know. Anywho, I'm gonna start with the water, and I'm looking at 502 because it looks pretty and spring-like. So I'm gonna make a bunch of noise, and I'm gonna look for that marker because they're in this basket, and I know it's gonna be a lot of noise. Okay. So I'm sorry. I know you guys are like, what the heck? Okay. Yeah, they're really cool. I like them. But I'm gonna start with the water because that is marker ASMR. Yeah, basically. And they have the numbers on the tops, both caps and on the thing. I wish they had colors, but at least they have numbers, so I won't complain too much. So I'm just going to, because in the other one I put them down on the palette and then I put water to it. So here, maybe I should do a tree first. I'm gonna do a tree. because since it went through the paper, I'm kind of scared. Um, but I won't put that back in there because I do want that color for the water. So I'm gonna grab something different. I need something nice and bright. Maybe 602 since it's sitting right here in front of my face, and 604 maybe, and 605. Okay, so these are going to be nice bright spring. Jesus. Okay. I have been calling his name a lot this week. This has been a week, and I feel like all I've been saying is Jesus. Oh my gosh, Jesus, why? So, okay, here we go. I hope everybody's been having a better week than me. I've been struggling a bit. So, yep. Sometimes, I mean, I know I'm not supposed to, and I don't want to turn this into like a religious thing or anything, but I know I'm not supposed to question him, but sometimes I find myself asking why, just some things that happen to me, and I have to remind myself to stop doing that because that's not nice. I shouldn't. Okay. But man, I've had some questions this week. Okay, where's my water brush? I'm gonna put just a tad bit of water, but oh, you're having Wi-Fi issues. That sucks. You know what? I feel like a lot of people are having Wi-Fi. That's one of the dumb things that was happening to me this week. Um, I was playing the game and it just was not having to, it did not want me to play my video game. And I don't know what. And my niece over in California, she was having issues. So, whoever's in charge of the internet, they need to get it together. So I can, you know, blend it and leave it just like that. It blended just fine together. But yeah, it's natural, but I don't know. I've been having a week, so I've been a little grumpy, and I try to be in a good mood as much as I can, but the universe or something is testing my patience this week, and I'm running out of non-grumpiness. Yeah, don't worry, Ambient. I know how the internet is. It could suck sometimes. It just, I wonder if I have, because 605, and that's another thing I was saying about these these markers. Um, my darkest green is that's like, not bright. Okay, so 301 is my darkest, like, bright green or green, I guess. But like as far as like the spring greens and the olive greens, 605 is my darkest. So that's what I was saying. Instead of these godforsaken doubles that they added in these sets, they could have added some darker greens or just some other colors in general. That's my only gripe with these markers so far, is that they don't have enough of certain colors. We need we need a darker blue because there's not a dark blue in here. Hi, Wilson. We need, I mean, there's some purples, but they kind of all look the same, except for like, well, there's like 3 purples, and one of them is more like a, I guess like a magenta type of color. You know, you're all good, Ambient. Even if you wanted to run away, that's fine. Sometimes you gotta run. Feels like you gotta run anyway. That was me at work the other day. I really wanted to run and hide in the bathroom somewhere because it was just too much. And I mean, I got through the night, but it was a little too much for my soul. Yeah, there's not enough of certain colors. And instead of those doubles, they really really. And when I say really, I mean I can add so many reallys to it. Added some more colors. But I feel like they're gonna do, just because when the alcohol Everblend markers came out, they were kind of the same way. They had, and they still have, I think, doubles in their sets, but they put them all in one set. You didn't have to worry about the doubles if you just bought the set. So you could just wait for the set, the full set, if they ever, it would be nice. Or you can do like I did and just get all of them and sit your doubles to the side and pray for more colors. And they also have replaceable nibs too, so that's cool. Are those really the only 3 trees? This tree looks like it has flowers for its okay, I suppose so. But anyway, so like, look, I didn't add any water except for this, to this first one right here in the middle, but you don't need water. So maybe I just won't use water. Maybe I'll just blend them together in here without the water, because you can use them with or without. So maybe I will do that. So I guess I'll grab a 301, my only other green in this set. I mean, there's the pastel one that's like 601, but that one is like a bluish green to me. So I'm just gonna grab the actual green. And because there's like some bushes and things, but I'm just gonna put some here. And they're really nice and bright. I like them. Some of these bushes are gonna be pink or something, because there's a lot of green. Ambient, you're all right. You know, you respond to what you were gonna respond to. Just keep it friendly. Don't be attacking each other. But you know, you guys can say whatever you like. Just don't be mean to each other. But aside from that, you know, I don't mind. Open, say what you want, because if I'm allowed to say me and my random talks and stuff, you guys are allowed to respond to it. So I say something you don't like, let me know. Depending on what it is, I may change it up, may not. Usually if I'm speaking truth, I'm not gonna change what I said. But you know, if I say something to hurt your feelings, then oh no. Wait, what? Watercolor pencils and no water? I mean, you can do that. I do that with my what are the ones by Faber-Castell? Come on, Jazz, no drawing blinks today. Anyway, I can't think of the name, but I use them dry. I don't always add water to them. You all know the ones I'm talking about, but I can't pull the name for some reason. I am getting old. Albrecht Dürer. There we go. Thank you, Wilson, because I'm just where my thoughts are half the time. Okay, so some of these bushes, there's just going to be, do I spray it? My page? Sometimes I just use them dry. And if I want to add water, I use my water brush, just like a little bit. I don't always use them wet. And that's mainly just because, like you said, I'm worried about the page. Some of these coloring books don't take water very well. So I tread cautiously. Especially if if like it's a book like Kirby and you know I'm doing a page and I tend to do my backgrounds last. So and I want like to do a water medium background. I will think about it for like 4 days before I actually do it. Um, but if it's a big background with a lot of space, I won't use my Albrecht doors because sometimes or any water medium because they're sometimes they're like really patchy and I have an issue with trying to smooth it out. Oh, is this thing like zooming in? What is going on? Wait, who's being blocked? Okay, look. We're not doing that today now. We're going to be nice. It is a Sunday. Everybody's going to be nice to each other. If you're blocked by somebody, it's fine. It's life. I'm sure I've been blocked. I wouldn't know. And personally, I don't care. If you block me, I probably said something that you don't like and hey, it'd be like that. But everybody's going to be nice. Okay, now that I'm done yelling at everybody, like we are here to color and we are here to enjoy coloring, and that is what we're going to do. Enjoy my very unorthodox coloring because goodness gracious. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to just throw some colors. How's that sound? Normally I would just do everything like normal colors, I guess, like everything, like the trees green but I think I'm just gonna throw some colors at this page. How does that sound? We're gonna have some pink bushes and some purple bushes. I mean, there's some good colors in here in this set, but I wish there were more colors to like blend with, basically, you know? Like, um, you know what I mean? Like this color that I'm using here. I just lost the cap. I know you guys heard it drop. I don't know where it landed, and that kind of sucks. Normally my dog will run to it, but she didn't, which means she's taking a nap somewhere, so she'll find it later and sniff it out for me. One of the good qualities of having a dog, one that can sniff things out for you. She'll find it. But it doesn't sound like she has any plans on getting up though, because she is snoring. She's been running around all day. So yes, it is peace and only peace over here. That's it. And me and my randomness, which is probably a little stressful, but it's still peace. I'll probably be stressing some of you alls out with my coloring. But aside from that, um, I'd like to say my channel is more trial and error because I just be doing stuff. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I might even get bold and use my Prismacolors. But if you guys can see, I'm like, I don't want to say scrubbing the paper. I'm not scrubbing it, but I'm like going over back and forth. And there's no, like when you go and you use your water-based markers and you kind of like do that and some parts are darker than the other parts. And these remind me of alcohol markers, just water-based. I can go over and go back and fix and put things where I wanted them to be, and it doesn't do that weird thing that water markers does. I don't know what you guys know what I'm talking about when you use like Crayola or whatever, any kind of water-based marker, and it does that thing. and you have to be careful not to go over the same area because now it's going to be a different color than the rest of the area. These don't do that. So I don't know what they did to these, but I'm digging it. Because personally, I prefer water-based markers over, where is that cat? Because that's going to bug me. Hold on. I'm not going to wake her up. I'm going to try and find it. I dropped it. I heard it drop on the floor. I just don't know where it went. And I kind of need that so that I can close my marker. But where did it go? That's the real question. And it couldn't have gone far because, I mean, it's a freaking cat. Or maybe it did go far. I don't know because I really don't see it. Oh, jeez. This is what I mean when I say I've been having a week. All kinds of strange things. Sorry, guys. Hold on a second. I honestly do. She does. She does like to draw a lot of waterfalls. They are like all in all of her books. Have I really lost my mind this week? Where did this cat fall to? Okay. Seriously? And I heard it fall on the floor, so I know it's down here somewhere. And what is going on today? I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but seriously, I heard it fall. I need to start watching things when they fall because don't tell me where that thing went. Are you kidding? Okay, you know what? I don't even have anything to put over it so that it doesn't like dry out or anything. We'll just sit it to the side. See, I told you guys, you come over here and there's no telling what you're gonna get because it's all kinds of stuff going on and it just disappeared. It hit the floor and it disappeared. I'm telling you. The thing is, it's not, I don't have that much space down here, so there is no way I don't see it. But I said the same thing about those clips that I had bought. They were right on the floor in front of my face. So I don't know what I did with it just that quick. Okay, let me see. Oh, I found it. Okay, I got it. It fell into my my bin of acrylic paints. Who would have thought? Okay. Jeez, alrighty. Let's get some pinks going on. So for like the bright pinks, we have, well, 402 is like a neon pink. And then we have 403, which is like a dusty pink. That's what I was calling it. Okay. So let's see. We'll use 403 as the darker pink. So we'll use that one kind of in the back. Oh, look, there's some bushes over here, so we'll throw some here. Are we in frame? Okay. Good, jeez. Anyway, so what is everyone working on? Anyone coloring? Or are you just listening to me lose my marbles? Because that's what it feels like is happening this week. Ooh, swatch sheets. Nice. Yeah, those are best to work on when you're like listening to a YouTube video or watching a movie or something. I have to make a swatch sheet for these. I've not done it yet. I just did a random swatching of them in my watercolor book. I think this is a bush down here. And they've got all kinds of stuff in this nest. It looks like a bush, so it's gonna be one. All right. Did I get all the bushes? Looks that way. Nice and bright and spring-like. Okay. Now, for purple, my lightest purple is still pretty dark. So I might keep this 403 for those things. It's still pretty dark, so I might just, I'm gonna have to try adding some water because it's pretty dark still. So I'm just gonna put a little bit like along the sides and then I'll add some water. Put away laundry, strip the bed. Ooh, woo. Oh, you got the errands going on today. Oh boy, errands and chores. See, I do mine on Monday. I used to do them on Sunday, but I was like, Sunday's supposed to be kind of like my rest day, which is why I don't work on Sundays. So I stopped doing errands and chores on Sundays and I moved them to Mondays. So I can just breathe and relax on Sundays. At least try to, when I'm not stressing myself out. I also think I want to do these purple. But that's good. You get all your chores out of the way before you sit down and color. I've got no rhyme or reason to my. I mean, I just on Monday when I wake up, I wash and do whatever's needed to do around the house, and then I sit down or take a nap. Sometimes I'll take a nap because sometimes, more often than not, I need a nap after I wash because our wash little area in our apartment is on the other side of the apartment, so it's a bit of a walk, and walking back and forth a couple times back there is exhausting, so I need a nap sometimes after I wash. Yeah, I know about the shared laundry room. Ours is cool though because we have an app now where before you even go down there, you can see how many washers and dryers are available. You can add your washing money to it from your cell phone. You can start the dryer and the machine. You can see how much time is on them before you go down. It's pretty cool. I wish the machines were a bit bigger, but you know, you get what you get in a apartment. But it was a nice upgrade because before you had to go to the office and put it on a little card or something, and sometimes they're not open on the weekends, and sometimes they're not even in there, and it was a hassle. So we would just go to like a big laundry house and wash there, which was cool because their machines are bigger, but they cost more. Because here is only like $1 and some change, dollar $50.75 to wash and dry. You go to the big laundry house, and it was like $4 a machine, and then $1.50 to dry per dryer, and I could fit because we wash our clothes separate because we use different soap, but I could fit my load in a machine and his load in a machine, and we hi Marilyn. um, you know, I can fit them in the machine here, and versus, you know, did I really just sit here and lose my train of thought? Yeah. So, what I was getting at, because my train of thought just disappeared. Um, it's probably a little bit more better to wash here because I can fit about the same amount of clothes and it's still a little bit cheaper. I can actually do the whole flower in this yellow. But do you see how I came back even after I put that down, and it's still, you know, there's no weird lines or anything. So that's cool. Yeah, train of thought, it just gone, just left. Yeah, they are. I was looking at those Faber-Castell Albrecht Dürer, the watercolor markers, right? They are. They cost a bunch, and it's not a lot of colors in there either. I think it's only like 30 something, 36. Not a lot, and I like a lot of colors. So, but these are fun. I love these, especially on watercolor paper. I'm noticing in the books, well, in this book, I haven't tried them in my other books, but in this book, you have to be careful with the water, which is weird because I'm with my UK version books. I've been able to use water in those books just fine, but for some reason, this one doesn't want to cooperate. So my wrist is on fire today. My goodness. Um, they are costly. They cost a lot for just 30 something colors. So these are nice. Beware of the doubles. I am forewarning anyone who is gonna go run and buy these markers. If you get all the sets, there are, they just stuck those 3 random flowers in there. There's no others on the other side. Oh, there's one. Okay, I was gonna say that is so like non-symmetrical. It was driving me crazy. Okay, oh, there's another one. It's the same color as the bush though. Okay, there's doubles in these sets, but I think they're still worth it. Honestly, I think they are still worth it because, like I said, they work well. If you do watercolor work, they work really well. Um, if you don't, and you just use them for your color book, do like a little test page first, because so far when I add the water to them in this book, it goes through the back, and I personally don't like that. I don't know why it's bugging me so much because it's only single-sided, but it's bugging me for whatever reason. I guess because my other ones don't do that, so I guess that's why it bugs me a little bit, because my other ones don't, my other markers don't do it. So that's probably why it's kind of ticking the nerve, because I know that it doesn't, I'm not going to say it's not supposed to, but I know that it doesn't do it in my other ones, so it's a little disturbing that it's doing it in this one. Okay, so I need to maybe grab a brown for that tree bark. View, you don't call it laundry house. What do you call it? Like laundry house, wash house? That's what they're called, right? At least that's what I've been calling them since. Are they called something else? Oh my word, have I been calling them the wrong thing all these years? What do you guys call the, you know, like where you take your laundry, like usually it's like your big blankets and things like that, like the wash house, right? You trying to make it seem like I'm going crazy, huh? I'm already crazy, to be fair. Laundry room. Okay, so for the laundry room, I call the one at my apartment the laundry room. Laundry mat. Laundrettes. What in the world? Laundry mat. View's in the south somewhere. She must be. Yeah. Well, that okay, so hmm. Yeah, the laundry room is what I call what we have here at the apartment. Um, the wash house is the public one. If you said laundromat, I think that's what my mom calls them. And and that's why I said View must be in the South because my mom is from St. Louis. I said that with a question mark. And she calls them laundromat. So yeah, just call it a laundry house or a wash house. I'll have to try saying that one day. Let's take the clothes to the laundry mat. But why the word mat though? Like, hmm. Now I'm curious. Who calls it a laundry mat? I used to laugh when my mom called it a laundromat, but I guess it's an actual thing. Okay. Because my mom, she says words weird all the time. So we would laugh because she would say her words strange and backwards. So, you know, Washington, D.C. Isn't that still kind of the South? Where is that on the map? I don't know. I've not looked at a globe in a while. So laundromat is a correct. Okay, so I've been saying it wrong then because I just call it a laundry house or a wash house. Is it East Coast? I don't know. Oh, it is East Coast. Okay, because I'm like, I've not looked at a map. It's been a while. So, um, interesting, Washington, D.C. I've been there once, but I don't know, when I was younger, because I went there and I think they were saying something about it being like its own, like little Providence area or something. I don't know. I could be wrong. I was little when I went, I was very little. Um, but something about it being like its own little, I guess, area or something of the sort. Part of the states, but not quite part of the states type of thing. I don't know. It's kind of like with my best friend. He says water. He says it with an R. He adds like an extra R in there somewhere, and I'm always laughing at him. I'm like, what is it? I don't even know if I can recreate how he says it. It's pretty strange. I don't know. He's from Florida, so if he ever watches my YouTube video, he's gonna know exactly who I'm talking about because I'm always making fun of him when he says it. I'm like, that's not how you say water. District of Columbia. Well, yeah, that's what the DC stands for, right? But is this, I mean, it's still a state though, right? Oh, okay. They relate closer to being like New York. Okay. Interesting. I'm just getting these darker areas with this dark brown. Yeah, like you say laundromat, so that's like country to me. My dog is getting a good nap in. I'm gonna add some green to this too. But like I'm like originally like I'm in Vegas now, but I'm originally from California. And I don't know, I have a lot of people tell me like, "Oh, you have an accent." I'm like, "From California?" I didn't know we had accents there, but I get it a lot. I have people always like, "Where are you from?" And they're like, "You got to be like from the south somewhere." And I'm like, "Oh no. No, no. I definitely do not have a country accent or anything of that nature." Oh, she know. She knows we laugh at her. Like we'll correct her, and she'll be like, "You know what I'm talking about. Get in there and do it." But we we would laugh, and we would just, or like if she'll send us a text message and we've no idea what she's trying to say, um, we'll just send like a bunch of question marks, and she'll be like, "Why are you sending those question marks? You know what I'm trying to ask you." But sometimes we really don't. We better figure it out fast though, because you know she's like, "I know you're not laughing at me." um, Ambient California is really expensive, and yeah, I am. I'm from North Hollywood, so yeah, maybe that's what they mean when they say accent, but I don't know. But yeah, I I come from North Hollywood. Man, I don't know if it's me, but it's very hot in this room right now, and the air conditioner is not coming on fast enough. No, Ambient, I think she was saying that I sound like a Valley girl, and I am. I'm legitimately from North Hollywood, so you know, definitely Valley girl. But I mean, we have accents there, do we? I don't know. I guess because I know people from there. It doesn't sound like an accent to me. It just sounds normal, I guess. Hmm. Oh, L.A. Yeah, that's where. Well, no, I was gonna say that's where my two oldest sisters were born, but no, they were born in Ontario, California. Um, my sister, right above me was, well, she was born in a Los Angeles hospital, but she grew up in North Hollywood. So I guess she's from North Hollywood. And then my little brother, he was born in a North Hollywood hospital, but he grew up in Torrance, California. So we're quite a bit all over the place. Um, oh, where is that? I kind of want it. Well, I guess I can do it in. Well, let's see. I can try to see if I can. I'm gonna put a layer of this around here, and then I'm gonna see if I can blend it. X family. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get my mom and my sister to move from that area because it's not a good area. It's getting pretty bad over there. Mom doesn't want to move because she says she has a lot of stuff. But, I mean, we can help her move the stuff. It's just the area is really bad. But, I mean, I get her. She doesn't want to. She does have a lot of stuff. But, I don't mind helping her move it. I can make a trip and help her move the stuff. But, I think it's just that, I don't think it's her real reason. Is just because she has a lot of stuff. I think she just maybe doesn't want to deal with the move. I can't find that blue marker I was using. Okay, is this it? This better be it because, okay, here it is. Yeah, Southern accents are fun to listen to. I don't understand what they're saying sometimes, but like I said, my best friend, he's in Florida, and sometimes I'm like, what? Like, he'll he'll say something, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And it'll be like a Southern thing, I guess, or like certain places that they have, like Walmart. He calls it something else, or they call it something else out there. Uh, what does he call it? I want to say Wally World, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what he calls it. But I'm like, what is? It's got a whole different name, or like their rallies, like the burger place. It's called Checkers out there. So I guess depending on where it is, rallies is called Checkers. And there was something else. Their Carl's Jr. is called something else out there too. I don't remember what the Carl's Jr. was called, but oh, I missed some. I'm just gonna randomly. So these little berry things, I guess. I mean, I have a dark blue, but they're kind of like they're weird blue, but let's see. Your morals are southern. See, these are fun. You can just add the color and just this is a nice bright page. I try my best to make it bright and spring-like. I hope it looks that way. Oh. I'll make some of this bush thing will be pink. Where's that bright pink? Well, we've been on for an hour. Okay, so I'll work on the other page a little bit, or the, you know, there. And then I want to add some in here too, because there's some more little flowers. So we'll do some of those pink. This one over here will be pink. And I want to make sure I don't miss any. Okay, and then I want this thing to be purple. Okay. Well, for 6 hours, that's not bad. I have watched, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I've watched one of my 30-minute videos try and upload for like 2 days. I was like, what is happening? So YouTube, I know YouTube, I don't know how much they pay attention to my video, but you all need to get it together, because it's too much. Y'all doing too much, way too much. And we would like our videos to be uploaded a little bit more promptly, please. And then you got to keep checking back, and yeah, everything is having a field day. Okay, this blue is a little weird, but I'm just gonna see. And let's see. Yeah, I guess if I do it dark enough, it'll be fine. It's these little berries. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube needs to figure out life, because we would like our videos, like I said, to be uploaded, because it's kind of like, and then you don't want to try and upload more than one at the same time, because then it really seems to start to slow down. And oh yes, View, I can move with some water-based markers. I can be a little expeditiously with them, but ow, I don't know what color I want the birds or the moon. So I don't even know if that's the moon. That's just some kind of strange thing going on back there, but I don't know, I'll get to it. All right, so let's move on to the other one, because we're already at an hour. So, but let's see if they went through. That's the real reason why I wanted to do this in here. So let's see. So, okay, let me move this out of the way so I can show you all. You see that? Only where I put the water did it go through. Everywhere else, it did not. So if you have the markers and you're going to use them in this book, just use them straight, because if you use it with water, it's going to go through. So if that bugs you, don't use it with water. And now that I think about it, did I use water with any of these? I don't think so. I just went straight. So like, my twine markers doesn't really do it either, but I was trying to show you guys, like, if you go over an area, but my twine markers, they don't really do it either. So there goes that. I was trying to show you, but that didn't work out very well, because I don't like the markers that do it. So I don't have very many markers that do it. My Crayolas do it. That weird color thing that I was telling you guys about. Okay, upside down. All right, so let's do a little bit of this here. And where did I put my Neo colors? I have like, oh, ooh, they are like one wrong move and I'd have knocked these off my table, and I would have been so angry, because so far none of my Neos have broken, shockingly. So I put some in here because these are like the colors I kind of am working on. like my spring colors. I'm doing a lot of spring artwork for, I want to make them into prints, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do that. So I might just make them, and I might kick myself later, but I might, like, if someone wants to, let's say, purchase it, I might just do it by hand, each one, because they don't take that long to color. So maybe, I don't know, because I have to figure out how my scanner works. I have a scanner on my printer, and I can probably scan it, but I don't know if the colors will change and all that stuff, so I don't know. Okay. So I'm gonna do pale yellow. Was she pale yellow, or did I have her Sahara yellow? I think she was pale. Let's see. So for the Neo colors, I feel like I have more. You guys can't see absolutely anything that I'm doing. I feel like I have more control with my Neo colors when I color in here. But now that I have the Everblends, I also have control with those. So, but I want to try gouache. That is my next adventure. I'm just trying different things to see which ones I kind of like and want to stick with the most. So I want to try gouache. I have my eyes set on the Holbein Iridori gouache sets. They have like these curated sets, and they're based on like the seasons. So they have a spring, a summer, a winter, and an autumn. And I have my eyes set on those. I think I want the autumn set first. But I was like, well, since I'm doing my artwork and putting it up on my shop by the season, I probably should get whatever season I'm currently working on. So I may, depending on, how much I save up, because I have to save for them. So by the time I save for it, it'll probably be autumn, to be honest. But I don't know. But I do want a set. I want all of them eventually. But I'm going to start with one. I'm not going to, I won't do that. I won't get all of them, probably. But I'm going to start with one, see how I like it. Because I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube about gouache. And from what I've watched so far, it's basically just like opaque watercolors in a sense. So I'd like to give it a try. And if I don't like it, then I'm either going to make myself like it, or I could always, pass it down. Because I have a niece, she likes to draw and things like that. I don't know that she necessarily likes to paint, but she might like to try it. So you never know. But I have a feeling I might like it, because from what I was looking at on YouTube, I was gonna call it something else. YouTube, the way the consistency and things like that of it looked really nice. So I just may like it. I'm glad I'm getting a use out of my Neo 2s other than in my coloring books too, and I'm also glad that I'm not as nervous as I was coloring my own stuff as I was. I was a nervous wreck, let me tell you. But you guys help with that, so I'm a little bit more okay with it. I'm just trying different things, finding out what I like. So I know I like the Strathmore paper, so I might get some more of that. This is a little 5x7 think it's 140 pounds. I don't know if this is my paintbrush falling apart or if this is this. I don't know. This is like one of those cheap paintbrushes I probably got from Amazon or something. And I like this paintbrush, but it is, it's not really falling apart, but some of the little things are coming off on my painting sometimes. But I really like this one. It's a nice paintbrush. It's going through the motions, and it's okay. It's trying its best. All right. I'm going to, and I'm basically using the same colors I used in the other one for her kimono, which I think, oh, by the way, does anyone know what the spring kimonos are called? Is there like a name for them? I really thought it was a different name. I'm a little rusty on my Japanese history. Just a little. Just a lot. It's been a while. I've not been to Japan, but I have friends in Japan, and I do take a little bit more than a slight interest in Japanese history, but I know there's like different names for. Are you guys here? Okay. Not sure what happened, and I don't know if we're here, if we're still live or not, because on my screen nothing is moving. So just gonna keep going and pray that we're still here. Oh, okay. I'm back. What the heck was that? I don't know what all you all missed. I was just talking away and didn't even notice, so I'm sorry. What was that? That was weird. Okay. All the internets is behaving ridiculously, I see. Still, I don't even know like if I want to play the game after this. Normally I do, but if it's gonna be doing this, I would hate to be in the middle of a game and I don't know. That was crazy. I'm like, it didn't even let me say bye to you guys. It just stopped. So for now, try watercolor. Because I don't know if this paper is the same as the paper in my practice sketchbook. But I feel a bit braver with this smaller paper for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I even put the hot chocolate stand on the smaller paper, so we'll probably do that one next weekend. Maybe. We'll see. But I think for this background, I want blue. I'm not sure what color I want these bubbles yet, but just gotta put this down. I'm gonna be brave and put some under there? Guess so. Okay. A little bit here. I was up last night. I'm trying to play the game with my niece, and it was so funny because she's new to Call of Duty. Like she's known what it is because I used to play it a lot, but she's not actually played it until now. And she was having a blast last night. It was so funny. And each match she was getting better. She started off with like, only one person that she would shoot, and then by the last match, I think it was 13 kills or like 11, something like that. So she was really excited, and I'm not using my water brush. She was like super excited, and we're gonna play again today. They're just waiting on me to finish my stream. But we're gonna play again today, and she was so excited. We showed her how to set up her loadout because she was using like the just the regular stuff that they start you off with, and so we showed her how to like pick her own weapon she wanted to use, and she was so excited, and she did okay. She helped us win some of those matches, so it was really fun. So but we were up until, I think we played until about, it was probably like 12, almost 1. It was fun though. This blue is very light, and when I add the water to it, it just disappears. So I'm gonna have to put another layer or use a different blue. I was trying to fade the background out like I did with the other one, but seems like, I don't know. We'll see. It's there. You guys can't see it, but I might use a little bit of a darker blue. But I might do that, and basically, I'm just probably gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna layer it up. But compared to, I'm just, and this is one of the reasons I use the same colors. Let me put this cap on this paint water because I know myself. Um, the markers, a po a Pokemon game. Um, I do have. I mean, there's Pokemon games on the Switch. I have Pokemon Violet. Uh, if you subscribe to something, I don't know. What do you mean? Um, the markers are brighter than the Neo 2s. So with the markers, I didn't have to layer that much. Literally, this is actually just a base, and then there's like, for some of them, I put some over the top. So I think if I want like a lighter pastel look, I'm gonna go with the Neo 2s. And if I want something brighter, I'm gonna go with the Arteza markers. Trial and error, everyone. I told you, that's what we're here for. So I'm gonna put some of this light blue down and see what it looks like. I'm only gonna put a little bit because this seems very dark. Or if you subscribe to Nintendo, well, I know, like, if he has Pokemon Violet or Scarlet or any Pokemon game really, and he wants to like play with his friends, he is going to need Nintendo, the Nintendo Online subscription. So it's basically like a online subscription where he can connect to the internet, play with his friends, or take part in trading and other events that they have going on. So that may be what he's talking about. Um, there's other Nintendo Pokemon games too. So it just really depends on which Pokemon game he's talking about and what he's trying to do exactly. But if he's trying to play with his friends, he's definitely going to need to subscribe to the online service, because that is the only way you can play with your friends. I have the online, I have the family one because I have my niece and my brother and my sister and my nephew. So, we do the family one. And we also do the one that has like the expansion pack type of thing because it has like little extras. So it just depends really on what he wants to do. So that's really the only benefit of that. And then if he has Mario Kart, and you get the online subscription thing with the expansion pass, he gets the free um, levels of Mario Kart as well, I think. Because my niece was calling me trying to figure out how to set hers up. I don't have Mario Kart anymore. I used to, but now for my Switch players or my game players in general, um, have you guys seen that new Disney racing game? I have my eyes set on that so badly, and it looks so fun. And I feel like for my gamers, if we get that game, we could all play together on certain days. I don't know what days, but I thought it'd be fun if we had like a community game day for the coloring community. But like the chill games, nothing crazy. I mean, unless you guys want to play the crazy games, but they can be like chill games like Mario Kart or the Disney racing game or something that's not going to drive us all completely crazy. And if it does, it'll be like a fun crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like a super gamer anyway, so I don't mind. But I thought it'd be cool. I don't know what color these bubbles are going to be. They're probably going to be blue, but I don't want to go over them just in case I don't make them blue. In case you all were wondering why I'm skipping over these bubbles. Oh, okay. See, you just look. I feel like everybody's a gamer. You just have to find your game. Um, most kids are playing the Fortnite and the crazy stuff like that. I mean, I play Call of Duty, but that's like I only play when my niece or my best friend is ready to like play. Usually I'm playing like Disney or Animal Crossing or something like that. So you just haven't found your game yet. That's all. Some people like the games where you're yelling and screaming at the TV, which, I don't mind those because that's basically what Call of Duty is half the time, me yelling and screaming. I'm not an angry gamer, but sometimes when people do some things that are questionable, then yeah, I might do some screaming. But I'm just having a blast with this paintbrush. I need to get another. Actually, I think I ordered one. Where is my paintbrush? I ordered like a travel one. And now I'm curious on where it is. Just a little curious, just a little bit. I'm just gonna fan this. Okay. Um. Yeah. You just have to find your game. Some of these games can be a bit questionable, crazy, but if you find the right one, like they have cozy games. That's usually ones where you're like either farming or just relaxing stuff, fishing, taking care of animals, socializing with the people in the town, making money by selling this stuff, crafting. Those are usually like cozy games. You can play like family games, which is like Mario Kart, Mario Party, There's this cooking game that I like. I think it's called Overcooked. That's a family game, but that one's also crazy chaotic because you have to coordinate um, with the other people that you're playing with and make. I'm trying to get this little piece of paper. There we go. You have to coordinate with whoever you're playing with to make the meals of the restaurant that the people are like requesting. So that one's crazy, but fun. Also, what did I say? Mario Party, Mario Kart. Super Smash Brothers is like a family game, but that one's also chaotic. But it's fun, chaotic, because it's like Street Fighter, but with Nintendo characters, um, but like 3D. It's fun. And there's like items that you can use to like help you fight with. There's like the hammer, which like this crazy fast hammer that you can basically just use to knock everybody off the board in one shot. And there's like the flame flower where you shoot flames out of it and burn up the characters for extra like damage points against them. It's crazy chaotic, but it's fun. And then there's like the chaotic, crazy, stressful, pull all your hair out games like Call of Duty and Apex Legends and the hardcore crazy stuff. And then there's like puzzle games like, you got Tetris and the ones where you have to find things and the block games and the Bejeweled games. And then there's the cell phone games and the farming games. And there are so many games, it's ridiculous. So that is why I say everybody's a gamer. You just have to find your game because trust me when I say you will find a game and you will be like, oh, I guess I am a gamer. I've been playing this game and this game is blah, 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 blah. And it's a game. You're playing it. You're a gamer. That's how I feel. Gonna make the inside of this one yellow. So again, both of these pictures are up in my shop if you guys want to color them. And I think I used this color. So yeah, this one's a little different. I'm gonna make this one purple, but not too purple. So I'm only gonna use a little. I'm trying to just use the ones that I have. I'm not trying to add any more colors. So I'm trying to use just the ones that were in my tin, my travel tin, and see what I come up with. That one doesn't even look like a flower anymore. It just looks like a blob. Color pencils will fix it, and when it dries, it'll dry a little bit lighter, but I'm gonna help it. I'm gonna take some of this color off. Okay, there. Now it doesn't look like a blob because you can actually see the flower. Okay. I've been like cricket this whole time. There we go. I keep staring at the phone now because it cut off on me and I'm slightly concerned on if it's gonna do it again. I think the flower in her hair was also pink. So I'm just gonna grab some pink. But I think on this paper, I believe I was having much more fun with those markers than the Neo 2s. And then in my practice sketchbook, well, I haven't tried the Arteza markers in my practice one, but in the practice one, I do enjoy using my Neos. So I'm gonna definitely get a lot of use out of both of them. All right, so I'm just gonna color these leaves and then I'm gonna let you all go. Won't hold you up for too long. I think we are about at an hour plus, which usually is how long I go. So I'm just gonna, plus this needs to dry. I don't want to get too close to the other colors because it might, you know, do its thing. And then once it dries, I also want to test my Arteza markers over top these Neos and see if they work. But for now, this is what we have. And I'm gonna let you guys go on and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I do want to thank you for stopping by and coloring with me and listening to my ramble and so on and so forth. And I will see you guys probably, I might upload tomorrow, but it might not be a stream. It might just be a regular video. So stream wise, I will see you guys next week. Video wise, I will see you guys tomorrow. And have a good Sunday. Of course, Shannon, you know I'm gonna be here every Sunday unless I'm literally dying. Which so far I think I've only missed one and I was literally dying. So, or, you know, having a heart attack or whatever the heck was going on that particular weekend. But yeah, you know, possibly broken wrist and all, I was here today because I like hanging out with you guys. Honestly, it's pretty fun. It's, you know, I look forward to it every Sunday, even though it's usually me just rambling. It's still pretty fun. So, and I was like semi-ready this weekend, even though I, you know, almost lost the cap and, you know, minor nonsense, but we're all good. So I will see you guys next week and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.